Yeah, well, they should be able to hear us now. Okay, we are knuckled into those cars. Gotta stop them. Okay, this is gonna suck.
Oh, where are you?
Oh, I'm up in Whittier. I'm shunting out. I have to dig a set of cars that have to go to the interchange out. You should see how big of a pile Whittier currently is. Like, I mean, it's not pretty.
Do you have any mods?
No.
No, I got some.
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm currently in Whittier.
What the Sigma?
Are you confused by what's in Whittier?
What the Sigma?
This is fine.
Yeah, this is fine. This is very fine right here. What the Sigma?
Can you go to Bryson and tell me if Bryson's done or needs shunted out?
Bryson?
Yeah.
Let me check.
Oh.
Heck of Bryson needs a shunt.
What?
I'm gonna check if Bryson needs a shunt.
Okay.
Um,
Can you go, like, forward for me? Or in the direction that I want you to go?
Bryson.
There we go.
No, everything's good.
Okay.
Everything's good, Bryson.
So we gotta shunt Silva and Whittier.
Yeah, everything's good in Bryson. Alright.
Well, what, you definitely know Whittier needs it.
Yeah. Ah,
Like, the cars that need to go down to Silva for Whittier were literally, like, buried in the interchange, so.
is there cars at the interchange?
At Whittier Interchange, or East Whittier, there's a whole bunch of stuff that needs shunted out. Like, there's stuff for the sawmill, stuff for the sawmill, stuff for Connolly Creek. There's Slay and Mist, or Mice, Slay, Mice, and Cyst, or however that's pronounced. I would deal with that myself, but it's so buried in there, it's almost not worth digging it out.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's 2 more boxcars for Silva, but I'll grab those tomorrow because they're buried in the ship.
Do you need a passenger service or no?
We're waiting for 2 things to happen. A, for Mike to get in line because it's his baby, but also all of our passenger stuff got destroyed, and I think they're still being repaired.
Dude, you literally have like you have like 50 passengers in these cars
I'm aware.
that still need it's at Bryson.
I know. If you don't mind taking one of the steam locomotives that are currently in Whittier and shunting Whittier out.
Yeah. No. I'll take this.
And take all the log cars up to the Connolly Creek and just put the let me know which cars don't fit and then in their respective tracks, because I think I set all this consist for L2, which I know is not all gonna fit. And I'll just assign them to their appropriate track when you set them all in. Also, there's gonna be a chunk of cars that need to go to the bulkheads, or whatever you get the whatever you use bulkheads for. I don't remember
Okay.
what the product is, but it's on the Connolly Creek branch.
Oh, it's on the Conley branch.
Yeah, there's like 4, or actually more like 6 bulkheads.
And that's all on the Conley branch, right?
All the log cars and these 6 bulkheads that I'm just working with currently, because I have to grab my empties that are in the middle of these. I'll put the bulkheads back on the track where the log cars were, just so you know.
Do they have... Wait, so am I picking up from Conley or am I
You're dropping off
pushing
everything.
cars? What?
Pushing cars up to Connolly Creek.
Oh, you could have said that.
What were you doing?
I was about to go up Conley Creek
No, you can still do
to...
it the way you're facing. It's Connolly Creek's a Y, so if you line your switches to go up the other leg, you can still push up it.
I know.
That should not matter which way you're facing, or how you're pulling. And these cars are very
Is
heavy.
there a siding up there? So is there a siding up there?
At the L3, there's a small siding.
Yeah, I'm just gonna push it up. I'm just gonna push it up there.
All the way up to L3. You have
Well,
to
yeah, because there's no siding. I mean, there's a small siding, but I mean, it's gonna make the job harder, so I'm
like
just gonna push it.
what do you need a siding for, to go around everything?
Yes, so I could push it in.
Yeah, the way you're facing, if you go backwards on the Y and then go through the main on the Y and then take the second leg up for L1 and L2, you have to push in anyways.
All right, well, okay. Here's the thing: if we had crews, it would be way easier.
Not gonna disagree with you, but there's really not enough people online right now to do a crew.
Oh, also, can I be an engineer?
Uh, no.
Why?
Are you an engineer in real life?
I'm a conductor in real life. I got promoted to conductor. Let me
Okay.
show you. Let me show you.
Yeah, if you want to. If you're a conductor in real life, then you apply for engineer on the server, and then you can have it. Unless you're an engineer in real life, then you don't technically have to apply. You just have to prove that you're an engineer.
Here, let me show you.
You can definitely feel all the slack pressing together when you're standing on the deck plate of the last car.
Where is your username? Oh, right here. There. I had to blur out my face.
Yeah, that's fine. That does not bother me. There you go. You were a conductor.
Okay.
Okay. No, I do not want you to go backwards. I need you to start going forward.
What?
I'm talking to my train.
Oh,
It started rolling
because I'm
down.
because I'm going backwards.
Yeah, no, my train started rolling down the hill slightly.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi. You server online?
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any mods required?
No.
Okay. I'm joining the game.
Okay. That's released. Reverse. Launch 2.
What's the server name? I'm unable to.
CNL is the reporting mark.
What?
The reporting mark
C?
is CNL.
Okay. Because it's falling.
Oh, oh.
Server.
Yep, you're in.
Yeah. Last time I joined, when the server was closing, there was a lot of mess in Media.
Yeah, I'm just pulling out
Yep.
Whittier now.
And there was so much damage over here. We are going towards Sylvia.
Yep, that's what. If you don't mind helping Zay out, switch Whittier, since there's so much in Whittier.
Should I put it on the repair engine? CNL 10 number. It's like 33%.
After we finish switching out Whittier, yes.
If you could be my conductor, to switch out Whittier, that would be great, man.
Which engine are you operating?
I thought he's on the CNL 5.
Yeah, I'm on the CNL 5.
Or do you want me to go downstairs and complete? Okay, this is done. Okay, okay. Are there any cars for option I can take? Which engine are you operating? Number 5.
Yeah, number 5.
So if you don't mind applying to be a brakeman, that'd
Yeah.
be awesome.
Yeah, what I have to do as a brakeman?
Basically we don't have enough people yet, so it's just driving trains still, but I'll ping you in the application channel.
Okay. For the crew, I have applied for the crew. I've already filled your application over here.
You already filled it out?
Yeah.
Let me look at it.
I can use engine number 10 if you want.
I don't have your application. I only have... Yeah, I don't have your application.
Yeah, I have applied.
Well, I don't have it. So...
It's showing me cancel application. I got the personal DM. It's saying cancel application for me.
Okay. Oh, hello, Wolf.
I have applied. Answer all the 6 questions.
Okay.
This it? Yep, this is it. Jeez. All for this track. Howie. I can't see anything. There we go.
Hello, Thomas.
Dispatcher's back.
Cool. You're not even in game yet, so. And Wolf. Do you want to be my conductor?
Sure. What's the training?
I'm on the CNL 9000.
Alright, what have I missed so far?
Them
Big
moving...
explosion. Everything destroyed.
Oh, nothing has been destroyed yet. You missed me taking 25 cars about maybe 1 mile, probably less than that. And then you missed them taking a cut of like, don't remember. Why is there 2 bodies sitting in that chair? And then you missed them taking a cut of like 25 cars to Conley Creek.
Okay, so you've expanded in the past week. Good to know.
We haven't touched anything in a week. I've been out
Really?
of town. Yeah.
So everyone was gone. Alright.
Yeah. This is I would have hosted yesterday, but I kind of wanted to go play a couple of other games with some friends, so today's hosting.
Number 10. And deleting the VTR cars over there. All the cars at VTR.
Yeah.
T join.
Alright, I'm coming back down the hill.
Ah, I can't wait to sit in my chair and enjoy the day.
Don't mind me just walking out on this deck plate back here.
Bro,
Yeah.
Howie.
Boom. Okay. See what's going on here. We got not be doing this again. Okay. Why is the 9000 like a diesel for some reason?
What?
The 9000 sounds like a diesel.
It is a diesel.
I thought so.
We had this diesel before I left.
Did we? Listen, I wasn't even here, so I can't tell you what happened.
The CNL 9000 to dispatch. Can we get a clear signal?
Where you guys at?
We're just slightly past the past the signal head and.
Oh, I see. Yep. Where you had?
Silva. I'm just gonna back past the signal head so it actually can function.
That should give you greens.
Let me just back past the signal real quick. The only thing about running long hood forward with the diesel is you can't see the signals or any wayside signs.
Oh, derails. Okay.
So.
Dead. Just dead. Alright, let me fix these switches because you guys
I'm mind changing the signal now that I'm actually clear of the signal.
You have to remove all the mods to play over here because the engine is lagging for me again and again. Like tender is, it is going invisible for me.
You're just gonna sit in my chair?
No, I was checking the signal head. You know that should be your job, but your seat faces the wrong direction for it.
Fixing things.
What the hell? Is it a move?
You, all of these are normal. Oh, wait, what? When did you
Whichever.
upgrade to so many diesels? Oh my god.
We only have 3.
No, you got 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm looking at 4.
Or 4. 3 road and 1 yard.
Oh, dude, I love this yard one.
Even though it got destroyed already.
What did you guys do? Come on.
The first day we had the diesels, I had a long slug of diesels and random miscellaneous cars. Actually, I had a whole long slug of just, I think I had 3 steams, 4 diesels, and a whole bunch of random cars that needed to be dropped off in Whittier.
Huh.
So, and I thought I had it set to AI. I obviously did not, and I derailed on a corner.
Interesting. You just gunning it and up, dead. Soul train gone.
Yeah.
Oh
only the
gosh.
first-
And I derailed.
Oh god.
Only the steam
Great.
locomotives and that one switcher engine got destroyed from that day, though. The 3 road diesels are
Just
fine.
occupying this block. I'm gonna lose my mind with some of these stupid signal things. Alright, let's occupying
Oh, I
this.
derailed. Great.
There might be stuff occupying the. Whittier
No, there's
block,
nothing. It's showing the 0, but the light's still. Oh, I see now.
The switches.
Okay, we're good. Yep, I'm fixing them.
Well, if
No,
you agree, we have a clear signal at the next.
I can't see into the vents.
Okay.
My switcher is absolutely destroyed.
Where are you?
Conley.
Oh god, I see it. Oh, not 5.
He literally, your conductor left the game, I think.
Never again.
No, I'm at like 0, dude.
Wait, is it? Oh, he is at 0. Yeah, it's done.
Come on.
Oh, have you looked at your new role?
Not a conductor.
No.
I'm probably thinking that's the wrong way with GF.
Yes. Do you know what that stands for?
My first thought is girlfriend, but I'm guessing that's not what it is.
That is actually correct.
What? Huh?
You should
Excuse
talk
me,
to
what?
Troy about it.
What? What do you mean?
Just talk to Troy about it.
Is it good friend or girlfriend? I'm confused.
It's the second one.
Girl.
Yeah, girlfriend.
What the? I'm not a girl. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Huh?
Talk to Troy about it.
What the fuck?
Can you see the next signal head? I can't.
I don't see a signal.
Okay. No, it's around the corner. There won't be a signal head.
Let's see, nothing else.
We also got Shunt, Silva, and Dillsborough out too.
Okay.
That has not been done yet.
Where the fuck did this roll come from?
You shouldn't have deref from that.
What happened?
I was only going 30 and a 25 and I derailed.
Yeah, you shouldn't really deref from that. That's actually kind of weird.
That is weird.
I've done 35 and a 25 a few times, and it just cruises.
Did anybody else vote on the poll, or was it or did the poll come out to being blue? Yeah.
I have no idea what pole this is.
Oh no, it's mean I put a pull out for the railroad color.
Oh. Oh, I thought I did go to the actual. Hold on, let me see.
I think
Suggestion.
blue is what it ended up being. That's why all of our diesels are blue. And our colors.
Wait, what happened to our theme engines? You just sold them?
No, they exist. They're still on the railroad.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say, not on my steamies. Not my face.
What happened to Zay? I think he got mad. Oh. Well, you wanna go take over Zay's run? He's in the CNL number 5.
Yeah, but it's destroyed.
You can
It is at 0.
Take the CNL 10. Or go to Bryce and go grab a diesel.
Well, 10 is already here, so I'll just pick it up. Why is everything at like 30-something%? Guys, come on.
I explained it to you already. It's when I brought that long slug of locomotives and miscellaneous cars.
Oh, Lord.
All the steam engines and the switcher diesel were on the front of the train, where the 3 road diesels were in the middle, so they didn't actually get damaged.
Okay, first of all, Whittier has to be shunted out. There's just cars laying everywhere.
I'm aware.
Oh, God. Geez, 10 is like basically dead as well, but let me see.
You could go grab a diesel out of Bryson.
Well, 10 is the closest thing here, and I don't really feel like taking. Actually, you know what? I might actually just do that. I changed my mind immediately.
Are the signals set to automatic, Hick, since you're running?
Yeah, I'm setting them right. Oh God, no. There you go.
Yeah. Or since you're running a train, it would not make sense then for them to be on manual. Manual.
Oh my God, so laggy.
So what's up with your name? Ghost.
We don't talk about that. Okay, I lost the bet. Don't question it.
What was the bet?
I actually forgot. It was something to do with if something happens within the first few days, then you lose. But if it doesn't happen at all, you win. I really don't remember what it was, but I lost. So, you know.
Okay.
Oh my Lord, it is so laggy. It's like there's a ton of things moving at once, but it's not registering it.
We have 25 cars with us.
Yeah, but it's in Bryson. It's horrible.
Bryson is always lagging.
Yep, it is.
It could also be the shed full of engines
True.
creating all the steam
Bad for
particles.
you.
But there's 3 diesels, or 2 diesels, no, 3 diesels down there now, so that there shouldn't be as many steams, I don't think, or it might be the same amount.
I think it's the particles that's lagging you out from the other engines.
It's the what?
But there's like the particles and stuff, like the
Oh,
steam and the diesels, the smoke.
I might have to turn some stuff down. This is horrible. Drop distance. Alright. Limit. Quality low. Particles. Do that. It's not helping whatsoever. Oh my Lord. Yeah, Bryson is just always laggy like this, I guess. Jesus.
And we're trying to take pulpwood contracts now, too.
Oh God.
How many cars a day do we need at tier 3? 4 cars a day, we should be fine with pulpwood. 4 cars for that one, too. Yeah, we'll be good. Because I think I have 8 pulpwood cars.
Can you customize the horn on the diesels, or is just that not an option?
not an
No.
option. So,
There's a mod that has like 5 more.
You should totally add a mod that adds like 5 more.
yeah. Maybe on the next save.
Are you doing another one?
After we finish this one, like, or when people get bored of running the same thing forever, maybe.
Oh yeah, start over. That sounds pretty fun.
With mods that time, because it changes things up, so then we aren't doing the same
I
thing.
need to learn how to download mods for this game. I haven't figured it out yet.
It depends what mods. Yeah.
I'm not off the thing. That's why I'm like, why am I not? They need to add a echo thing for the diesel horns. I hate how it just stops like that. Or like some reverb, something to make it sound more interesting.
Do you like Farm Sim, Ghost?
Love Farm Sim.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a video. If I can find the copy link.
I was playing Farm Sim like earlier. Oh, I love this switch here. This looks so nice. You can just see everything.
Ghost.
Uh,
Here's that video I sent. It was
ooh, buying new stuff.
part of the video series. If you haven't seen the rest of me, you might want to go back and start in episode 1.
I should just watch that while I sit here. You know.
It's time to close my window.
Uh,
We should have a designated work train for this route to like pick up all the dead engines for some reason that keep appearing.
you're right, we probably should.
I can honestly make them like right now. We would need like one coach. That's it. Actually, I should just steal one. You didn't hear that. Are these coaches still not fully fixed? Oh my lord.
Yeah, I don't think they are. Equipment.
What did you guys do to them?
3 of them are at 100%.
Well, yeah.
2 of
but-
them are at, one's at 92 and one's at 84.
Alright, you know what? We need like a switcher and then a gondola. Don't XY. This could happen later though. You don't need to know.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it too much. Dang, I'm facing the wrong way too. Darn it. Well, actually, no, I'm not.
It doesn't matter.
Wait,
with
yes,
that-
I am.
It doesn't matter with diesels, and particularly that diesel.
Well, yeah, it's really nice because you could roll backwards and see everything, but
And like in this day and age, diesels actually ran long hood forward. Because it offered about the same amount of protection that the steam engine did if you got into an accident. You know what I'm saying?
well, yeah, you have a nice long engine to protect you from getting murdered. So
Yeah. They really need to add like a echo for the tunnel. Like if you were to honk your horn in the tunnel.
oh right, yes, an echo for the tunnel would be so nice. They absolutely should do that.
Yeah.
I don't feel like actually. You know what? I'll make this simple for myself. Why does revving the engines like a steam whistle? Like just throw it in notch 8 and it just goes. Alright, let's get this. Can you add stripes to these, or does it just come with a flat color?
To the steams or the diesels?
The diesel, the shunter. I want to do a color for it. It actually looks really nice.
Let me see if I can put a stripe on it real quick.
It's like a really nice yellow with dark black stripes rolling on it. It looks amazing. That's why I want to do it.
Can't do stripes. I can only do the lettering and the like actual color.
Ugh, hate that. Alright, let's do this. Release. And brake.
And this is Dillsborough we're coming up to, right? Yes. That switches line to Norn.
Yeah, they need to add an echo for these diesel horns. It sounds so nice.
I think they need to add like a computerized bell so you can change the bell sound.
Ooh, yes.
Like on the diesels, on the steams, keep it how it is. Like maybe change the bell size or the size of the ringer, but like for the diesels, they should just make it add a electric bell instead of
That'd actually be really nice.
instead of like the air bell with the electric ringer for the bell.
Ooh, if they added a crane to this game, I'd be so happy.
Oh, for picking up trains.
Yes, like make it more realistic. You know, train derails. You shouldn't be able to move it with your hands. That's crazy.
I mean, if you got enough people, you can theoretically do it.
I mean, that's a lot of people though. To push a train off of dirt or mud back onto the rails, that's crazy.
And depending on how badly it's derailed, you would need a crane. Like a lot of the derailments, if it slid off the track only a couple inches,
You could just shove it back on.
Yeah, you can either use wood blocks, or they also there's a device that like will align.
Pull
with
it back on.
Yeah. You just run the train at mechanical limit.
But when your engine is like basically off the whole thing, you're not able to do that with your hands. You need a crane.
Yeah, you need a crane.
Or like 2,000 horses or something. I don't know.
Yeah, for the steam, or even back in the when they were running steams, they had steam cranes they used to re-rail some trains.
Yes.
So even like a steam crane that ran on rails, or something.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab that engine.
Wolf, are you comfortable there? Wolf,
Huh?
are you comfortable?
Yeah.
What's Wolf doing?
Oh, you might want to look at the stream and take a look at how he's sitting in his chair.
Oh, I'm sitting on the outside, aren't I?
What in the world? Is it that weird glitch where it ejects you from the seat and puts you outside but you're still sitting?
No.
Wait, where do I see this?
Hey Wolf, are you okay?
I'm not really good.
I don't think his legs.
You sure you don't want to move, pal? You don't want to just, you know...
Yeah, I'm not.
His
I'm
legs are like up, and then he teleports right back to the seat.
You sure you don't... Oh, gone. Alright, the switcher's on his way. I'm gonna go get the engine. But yeah, usually I'd have a gondola to separate myself from the engine in case anything happened, but... It'd be like engine, engine, coach, gondola, flat car, crane.
You might want to take a look at the text on your locomotive.
Ouch, man, come on. What did I do? I just want to drive my twin.
Are you literally just using a passenger coach as a buffer car?
No, it'd be engine, coach, gondola, crane, and then if anything, it'd be engine, coach, engine, gondola, gondola.
Okay.
It's really weird, but I don't question it. So
Okay, well, I'm gonna just go change it. The text on your locomotive back.
yay.
And if I can find my mouse real quick. I actually got to put text on the locomotive I'm driving. It's probably gonna jinx me, but I don't care.
Yes. Can I get like 2 separate switchers just for this to like pick up trains that just die? Or do like those really odd tasks that no one else wants to do?
Wolf, do you want to take a look at the side of our train?
Okay, buddy.
The only loco that has not derailed.
You're gonna jinx yourself there. It's gonna happen.
I know.
Oh, you're doing coal. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's from the Gloves and Coal Gap, but I actually canceled the contract, and so there's some empties from there too.
Why'd you cancel the contract?
It was an accident.
Oh.
Well, there was no intention on actually canceling the contract. I took the contract back, and I realized.
I'm about to say that's a big money maker.
Yeah, I took the contract back, and I realized I accidentally canceled it.
It is a large money maker. I'm just cruising right now, doing 25. I love it. We are family. Right, this song's like in my head now.
No!
Oh god, that no was delayed.
You went to jinx it,
lag.
didn't you?
What did you do?
Jinx stuff.
What did you do?
I know. No, I did not jinx us. It's still the only locomotive that has not come off.
Oh my god!
The locomotive itself has not left the tracks.
What did you do? It's at 0.
The locomotive?
No, the car. The locomotive's at 75, but the car's at 0. Oh my god.
The switch was not lined properly. I was doing it at 25 to 30.
We need to emphasize the rule of realign your switches, people. Come on.
I know. I don't even know why the switch would be lined that way. This one car has not been touched for 3 or 4 in-game days.
I'm about to say, do I have to bring my switcher over there now?
No,
Well, you know what? The engine is okay. I don't really care about anything else.
Yeah, the engine's okay, and we got a couple engines down here in Dillsboro.
The only loco that has not derailed. Okay.
It still has not derailed. It was on the track still.
You know what? I think all the force went to the car and the buffer, and that's why you're good.
Yeah, in real life, we probably would have blown this buffer right off
Dude,
the track.
you would have been in the river.
Probably. At least the
You
car
would have been taking a bath.
At least the car and definitely the buffer and probably the car would definitely be
Yeah,
there.
no, that buffer is made out of straight titanium. That thing took all the kinetic energy, and then some.
You gotta look at how this thing is tied to the rails.
It's not. It's just on there.
What's the gravity in this game?
Dude, it must be plus 1 billion, because how does that work? No idea.
My Mr. Conductor,
No.
are we ready to continue ahead without smashing into anything else?
I'm
Hold on,
still
let me
trying
just
to
run up
figure
the
out
next
how
10
you
miles.
did that.
Check.
Well, you guys are almost there, so you should be okay.
Yeah, but this is my favorite locomotive, the 9000.
West the 9000, not any of the other ones.
Well, all the diesels are good, but I like the particular blue.
Okay, what happened on this train that some of these cars are 0, and then what? 55. What did you do to some of these cars?
Those log cars?
No. The cars on your train. Look at the back. There's one at 75, 2 at 0. Make that 3. One at 78,
What's the caboose at?
70.
Did somebody?
What did you do?
That may have been the stopping force. If it's not that, it's probably. Oh, the back.
But they're random cars.
These back 4, these last 4.
Yeah,
Oh, the
they're
last.
just dead.
Oh yeah, because they were stuck in the middle of the train in Whittier, and due to that, they probably got shunted around and smacked really hard a lot.
Dude, no. Some of them are at 0, meaning you derailed them, or they died.
Well, I don't know what happened. Then this was over a week ago.
That's true. Yeah, I wasn't even here, so I can't tell you. You have a really slow start. Notch 8, hit it.
You're supposed to. It's true. A manual transmission. You should treat it like a manual transmission.
I know, because if you just gun it Notch 8, it'll overpower itself and then it starts slipping.
Which is really hard to
I
get
played
diesel to do.
PSW4, so I know these things.
In real life, it's really hard to get a diesel to slip on flat ground.
Dude, you gotta be going up a grade with 1,000-ton train or something.
Without sand.
Without sand. And it's water, nah, you don't really need water. It just needs to be heavy.
Diesel's
If they put a wheel slip function in this game, that'd be really fun.
well, the wheels slip when the game lags. I know that.
That's when the game lags, but if it was an actual function, you could do some crazy tricks.
I would put the steam engine in Notch 8 with some water on the tracks, and then or it's not Notch 8, full in the corner with the bar all the way out, and start slipping those wheels like crazy.
Dude, you can pull a backwards forwards trick. It's really hard, but it's amazing. You're rolling backwards, but your wheels are slipping forwards, and it's kind of like you're drifting almost. Or doing a moonwalk, but on train. What? Why am I on the track? Okay. Alright, guys. Why am I just here? It just booted me from my own train.
And
For
the
no reason at all.
CL9000 conductor, is the track aligned so we don't die? Woof.
Conductor got knocked out.
Uh-huh.
Is the track aligned so we don't die?
Yes.
Actually, there might not be anything for us to shunt here.
Mario already checked.
Unless it's sitting in the interchange.
Honestly, I might just start switching because of this switch here. I'm not even gonna hold you. I love this thing so much.
You do?
Yeah, I love the switchers. The diesel ones are so nice.
I know. What do you like about the diesel road stuff?
So with the switchers, they're small, nice and compact. They have a lot of kick for some reason. Their horns are always really deep and they're like super, what's the word? Satisfying. They're really satisfying. Like, have you ever heard the Wabco 2AA?
No.
Oh my goodness, it's the best horn to ever put on a diesel shunter. It sounds so good.
Do you watch Heist?
Of course I watch Heist.
Have you seen his like new videos? Like
How new are we talking?
like the three.
Like the
he was-
military train one? Where the military purposely derail the train for purposes?
No, not his video game ones. His real life train hawk ones. Like
Oh.
I think it's 3 of them he released within the past week, 2 weeks.
Oh, it's not this one. Hold on. I'm trying to find the video and then send it because it's just so good.
Are these? Oh no, these trees aren't new. It's just the way I'm looking at it. They seem new.
Matter of fact, I'll just put my YouTube channel in the chat and then you can see it because I have a ton of videos on the MTA shunters.
In Discord,
Oh.
I'm assuming.
I got 51 subscribers now. Let's go.
Same as I have.
Oh, nice. This is the one.
Did you watch the one where he reviewed like an old safety video?
Yes.
I've
And
watched
like,
that one
yo,
3
that
times
old
now.
guy is a Chad.
I know.
He just let it happen. He's like, I'll take the hits, boys. Don't worry about it.
I wonder if that was like his last day of work before you
I
retired.
know, right?
Like the way that guy did some of those things.
Like, he purposely fell in everything.
I know. And I bet you there may have been just a worker comp claim if it was somewhat recent. Are we all the way in the hole? No.
Hey, yo.
I was curious if we were all the way in the hole. We are not.
Are we all the way in the hole?
6 hours.
Yeah, 6 cars. I could not see that far down. That's why I was asking. The caboose we can rip off the end and take with us if we need to.
And we need to put it out.
Okay, yeah. Literally, just check out the channel. I just have too many things that involve these trains, and
There we go. We're
they're all. Let's see. Off topic. Where did I put this?
off topic. I don't know. I don't have a dedicated channel for that, so off topic maybe.
You probably should make a dedicated channel for like YouTube things, or like people who have the a channel and want to post something.
Yeah, I should probably do that. Make like a Discord wall and all that stuff. Like,
Just chill with that though, and if you want to look at more, just go ahead because I have too much.
off topic. Is that the?
It's a video. I have like 25. Don't worry about it.
I'm assuming this is like in New York.
Yeah.
I can tell by the 6-head signal head.
Ooh, pretty good. I mean, if you couldn't tell by the fact that there's MTA literally written on the side, but
Oh well, I was watching it small MTA. I don't know what MTA stands for.
Metropolitan Transit Authority.
Oh, is that who does your public transit as well?
I mean, yeah, I guess that's what that is, because they cover everything up to Connecticut.
Do they do Chicago? Oh no, Chicago is the metro.
Right. So they do like northeast-ish. They do down there.
I know they work with Amtrak a lot too.
Oh, yes. So, if anything, it would be like, yeah, up to Connecticut. That's as far as they would operate. I think. I don't know. That's as far as I've seen them go.
Don't they do like the short routes, like you stops every couple minutes or something like that, where Amtrak does like the long routes, like?
Yeah. Metropolitan, they do all the commuter stuff.
Commuter, where
For the
Amtrak does
Northeast.
the long haul or whatever.
Right. Amtrak is hours worth of journeying on train.
Yeah, not like it's not as long as like if you went from New York to California, but it's like.
Oh, no, but it's still pretty long. Yeah.
And actually, where you are, the Northeast, that's the only part of the U.S. Amtrak actually owns track.
Oh, yeah, the Northeast Corridor. That's their only little section that they get to do stuff in.
Yeah, that's the only track they own. They contract with all the other railroads to run.
They even do some trips up to, like, Harlem 125th for the Metro North. I've seen it a few times. Like, a really weird but random consists of an Amtrak P42 or something, and then like they just pop up out of nowhere.
Yeah. And isn't most of the rail up there for Amtrak electrified?
Yeah, they do electrified all the way up to Connecticut.
Because I know it's not practical for them to do electrified rail when the railroad companies don't want to go electrified.
Nope. Because from there, that's where all the overhead wires are, and then they switched over to P42s at New Haven Union Station.
Okay, Wolf, do you want to go park the engine in an engine shed, or do you want to park right here and lug everything up on the next day?
Oh god.
Well, I'll put the siding of it.
Like,
I need a
up to Westboro?
No, right here next to the pavement.
Okay.
So it starts slowing down then. Like the one that's coming up now.
I really need a separation car between this coach and then a caboose or something, because
Well, the
I
train
cannot.
the train is yours, Wolfie. I'm going to go up to Whittier. Or actually, Connolly Creek here and go help him out real quick, so then we can go shunt Whittier out.
I got the engine. I just don't know where I'm taking it now.
Let my game load in real quick. Did we put all the log cars away properly?
I'll stop real quick and go check. I think he just finished that and then came back down.
Okay.
Because I don't see any of the siding, but
Well, the 5, since it's at 0%, should probably go up to Bryson.
okay.
Also, that
No, the log cars are all in the sidings, so
there, let me take a look real quick.
all of them, I think.
Okay. I'm double checking right now. Guys,
Yep, all the ones are Connolly.
we don't have to take them back. That's unless you really want to.
Not really.
The game is really laggy for me right now. I'm like,
Yo, I'm telling you, it's
I'm
just dying.
I am running 34 frames, but that's because my whole computer, I think, is no, it's just the game. It's frozen. Like, it's frozen beyond belief.
Oh, yep, my game is frozen. I can't switch this switch.
Oh, there we go. The game crashed.
Did it? Ha! I knew it. Because I can't
no,
switch anything.
It didn't truly crash. It didn't truly crash. It just gave me the railroader.exe is not responding. If you close the program, it might lose information. Wait for program to respond. Close program. You know that little window?
Oh, yeah. Wait for it to finish or just close it. Okay.
I'm gonna
So
see.
died on your end.
I'm gonna see if I can make it wait first, and if I can't make it wait, then I'll force close it and hope that an autosave.
Yeah, you should have an autosave. You should be alright. If anything, I just gotta collect the stuffing in, or you gotta move a couple of feet.
Yeah.
I can just get. Oh, hello, Justin. Justina. G. I'm gonna at least let my stream catch up to where to like the frozen point, and if it, or is it already there? Oh, it's already there. Yeah, I'm gonna close the game and hope we have an autosave. If the autosave is really poor, I'm probably just gonna shut it down because I really don't feel like redoing everything.
Oof, yes.
That would absolutely suck. And we can redo. I need to put that slide up. I forgot about that. The be right back sign.
But be right back.
Okay, I got an autosave. Is it 11:08? It's 11:14.
That's not that bad.
Let's see how things look though.
That's only a couple minutes that got wasted, but it's good.
Yep.
Like at most, you should have to like move maybe a few feet.
Maybe because we were froze for a pretty hot minute.
And I should just be a little bit farther back. And just had to move back up to get the engine
Yeah,
again.
we're literally just picking up the caboose.
Oh, okay. So you're good.
Yeah. Let me go set the stream back to be on the game, and we shall be good.
Oh yeah, I'm like right here.
Okay, well the train is gonna still be.
Oh
your fault.
Jesus.
Let everybody reconnect. I forgot how long that always takes.
Want to watch. If you just hop in the passenger car and sit on that door, you can see everything. Because I can't see from first person with this coach in the way.
Okay. But you can remote control the train too,
Yeah, but I kind of like first person.
and that's technically you could do that because the diesels did have remote control.
I mean, there's a few that operate with those really cool, like, drone-esque
Controllers.
pouches. Yes. Or, like, it'll tell you on the side, this engine is remotely controlled, or something like that.
Okay, I'm checking our log cars real quick. I don't know what happened because, oh, he only took a short cut of cars. That's what happened. He didn't take all the cars.
Oh, okay.
So we still got cars to bring up here, which so the CNL 10 and you have the 12,000. We can use both those to shunt with.
I mean, yeah, the 12,000 is down here anyways, might as well.
Yeah. So what I'll say, Wolfie, when you get back up here, when you're done with that diesel,
Oh,
get up
shoot.
here, take the CNL 10, and do everything that's on the Connolly Creek branch.
10.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna fit through the corner.
It might not. You could try to use the 5. It is dead, but you could theoretically try.
I
Zero,
don't think it's
not
gonna work,
move.
because once he stopped, it just didn't move.
If it's 0, it's out.
Okay.
It's not gonna move.
Okay. Well then, just take it real slow with the CNL 10, or you can go grab another locomotive out of Bryson or Dillsboro. Yeah.
Oh,
Look,
the brakes are still on. I'm like, why am I revving this?
I would say for now, because we should probably take the 5 up to Bryson. I'd say let's shove it in the siding in Whittier for now, and then come back to it to take it up to Bryson.
Sounds like a plan.
Not in the East Whittier. There's not space in East Whittier. We're gonna put in the Whittier siding. Just
Which Whittier siding?
the one that's up where the Whittier station is.
Okay.
I don't think we have anything for anything over there. I think it's literally all sawmill stuff and some stuff for.
Am I clear of that switch?
Wilmot. You're clear of the switch. Clear ahead. CNL 12,000.
But yeah, normally over here, they would run long hood back, and the end would be the front for most occasions. Or, it's really weird, but they would either have a person on the front riding in front to watch, make sure they don't crash, or they'd run backwards, so that back of the cab would be facing the front where they would be going.
Okay.
So this is basically how it is.
Assuming if they're roading, and assuming that's if they rode the locomotive, if they're shunting a yard out, it's gonna be whatever way the locomotive's facing.
They don't really do shunting. They just do like MOW stuff.
Oh, maintenance away.
Right. So they would be kind of just going up and down, stopping at certain places, doing some random stuff.
Okay.
But either way, they would always have one person riding outside, or like the door of the cab open so they can see and stuff. And then they would like restrict them to 20 miles an hour. I think that's as fast as they can go, so they don't injure the person on the front. Are we going into this small siding up here, or are we just
we're gonna
stop?
stay on the main siding, so we can actually stop anytime from here.
Or try and push it past so it doesn't,
Interfere just in case.
yes.
Okay.
So something can run around if need be.
Yep.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Oof.
Bye.
Bye.
I will.
Well, I guess we're gonna be shunting all of Whittier by ourselves.
It's not that bad.
It's true. Most of it's for the sawmill, but there's some stuff that goes go up Connolly Creek.
Oh, 10 is right here. I'm like, why is another engine here? I thought I just plugged out.
Okay, come back, CNL 12.
Wait, did I leave the coach? I feel like I did.
I dropped the coach intentionally.
Oh, okay.
It's just so we shunt. It's gonna be easier to shunt with one engine instead of having to.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
have a
you're right.
coach.
You're making sense.
If we were doing MOW stuff, yeah, go ahead, keep the coach. But we aren't doing MOW stuff anymore. We're switching, so.
Oh, wait, do we have to take it? Okay, we don't. Never mind. We can just roll back.
Yeah. These, we just gotta wait for those 3 box cars to be finished to shove these 3 in the hall.
And then up here's good. Okay, yeah, we'll just roll. What's our first plan?
Let me go take a look at what's up there.
Because the sawmill has to be shunted, Connolly has to be shunted. Basically everything.
So we got the 10 there, which is fine.
Do we send her AI?
I think that's fine if we leave the 10 there. So what we should do though is so we got sawmill, Wilmot, and sawmill, and then everything else is for Whittier. Or for Connolly Creek.
Okay.
And then we got a couple empties we can pull out if we want or need. I would say let's grab the Connolly Creek stuff.
So, would 10 do that? Or would we take the shunter?
I'd say let's take the shunter because the 10 might not like the Connolly Creek track.
Ooh, yes.
It's-
Well, is it that bad? Is it really sharp curves?
It's a real.
I think it's just the grade.
It's sharp curves with really low speed limits and whatnot.
Okay, it's not like it. It's not efficient for it.
Yeah, it's not a great locomotive for running that track. And your switches should be thrown.
Because I don't think they're meant for like a low. Well, they're freight trains, but I don't think they're meant for low speeds like that.
Yeah. We might have too many cars for that for Connolly
For the
Creek.
switcher, maybe. I don't know what this thing can pull.
No, I was
so-
waiting for the log car tracks.
Oh. I want to steal a gondola from someone just to have for a shunting car, just to make it realistic.
Yeah, well, just so you know, I plan on turning this stream down in like half an hour, just so you know.
Okay. Are you gonna keep playing or?
Maybe. I'm probably gonna go eat lunch though, because that's
Ooh,
like
yes.
it's almost noon for me.
Oh, it's past noon for me. It's like 1.
I know. So I'd say it'd probably be a good idea for both of us to go eat lunch soon.
Well, I ate lunch already. We
Oh,
went
yeah.
shopping, came back. Yep.
No.
I'm chilling. Maybe we should just make a sandbox server. That way you can just do all the stuff you want.
Sure, a sandbox server would probably be good to have. Maybe run 1,000,000 car long trains.
Yeah, just like put all your contracts at tier 5, see how it is.
I'm surprised Troy hasn't gotten on yet.
Yeah, it's been a while. I know Riley left because y'all did something.
It had nothing to do with me. Talk to Troy.
Yeah, this thing has way too powerful brakes, so I gotta kind of like the independent.
Okay, clear ahead. Actually, you know what? You have some.
I got brakes on in the back. Yep.
Yep.
Are we not gonna take the pulpwood?
It'd probably be easier. We can take it.
I mean, I probably can do it.
Clear ahead. If you want to take the pulpwood. Never mind. You still have handbrake on somewhere.
Oh, there you go.
Clear ahead.
Give just a little bit more power.
In real life, I feel like you'd probably put the pulpwood cars in front of these, because
Right, because of center of gravity or center of weight, whatever you want to call it.
yeah, and what like the stopping and pulling force would be with these being at the end, would like rip these log cars in half, since they're just made out of straight wood.
There we go.
As soon as you have air, you're clear back. Did they actually animate the chain for these bulkhead cars? Like for
The chain?
Yeah, for the handbrake.
Maybe. Hold on, let me do something real quick.
They did.
uh,
They actually did animate it. Okay, you're clear back whenever ready.
Okay. There we go. Ooh, when you start off like that, try and leave it in 5 and then bring it up a little bit. That way it gains its traction, then you slowly build up to the notch 8. Even 4 actually might be better.
Did you watch that video I sent you?
Pretty good. With the farming sim, yes. I'm currently watching it as I do this.
The episode 4, or are you going back to episode 1?
Wait, what? Episode 1, 4, huh?
Did you go back to episode 1, or are you just starting with episode 4?
Well, I mean, I kind of watched it a few times because I know in episode 2 you did some stuff with an excavator, terrain.
Well, like, I did stuff in the back, but I didn't use an excavator. I don't own an excavator.
Well, I call it an excavator because of the way it looks. That's just me.
No.
Mini excavator.
I'm from
Well, it depends on the size. If it's small like that, then yeah, I can see it. But if it's like really large, excavator all the way. Oh, we're chilling. Cruising at 25. This thing's powerful. Oh, wait. Forgot. 10 still there.
Did you align that track? Because we need to go the other way, so we're pushing in.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You're right. I put brakes. No.
You used air.
A little bit. I thought we were aligned for 10. I didn't want to kill anything.
You should come out to Colorado for Saturday.
Why is that?
So then you can have like a $5 breakfast.
Yo, bro. I hear those are the bomb.
Consisting of donuts, waffles, scrambled eggs, hash browns, sausage, burrito shells would be available if you'd like to.
Oh, bro.
Milk, orange juice, wash it all down.
That sounds so good.
You know, it probably cost you more than $5 to get out here.
Yo, to get out there would be a lot because of tolls. You could drive, but
Oh, where you are, tolls. You guys,
yo, that
is it like almost
You
every
couple.
highway up there tolled?
yo to get in certain sections of one state, you have to pay like 3 tolls.
Up there, down where I am, it's almost free.
Well, yeah, you're lucky.
Like there's a couple toll roads, but almost everything else is express lanes. Watch out! I'm gonna line that siding because we forgot to line you back.
Yeah, I'll
up.
slow it down.
There you go. You're lined for that siding.
But it's so dumb. Like to get through Jersey, there's about 3 sets of tolls to get from each section of Jersey. It's crazy.
Yeah, for us, we live in the state of Colorado. There's a total of actually, I would say half of a toll road.
Bro, they're planning to do it in New York too. Put tolls for every single borough, so you have to pay to get from borough to borough either way.
Like it's weird, and the toll road's weird for us. It's literally it's the loop around Denver called the 470. Continue ahead.
Oh shoot, not that.
Half of it is not tolled. The west half of it is not, but the east half is a toll road. And the east half is what you would generally use to get to the airport.
Well, that makes sense. I can kind of see a toll for an airport.
Yeah, you don't have to take it to get to the airport. You can take another highway to get there. That's not tolled.
Well, really, you don't have to pay anything. Well, it depends. If you want to take the fastest way, you have to pay. But if you don't, you can take like side streets and stuff.
Yeah. Clear. Stop.
Oh, wait, brakes. There we go.
But there's also almost every highway, like, besides the chunks that are literally the middle of nowhere, there are express lanes or HOV lanes or HO, whatever you want to call them, lanes.
Oh, is it like with the 3-passenger one where you have to have at least 3 people in the car to take that one?
Yes, that's what you guys have in the Northeast. I think for us, it's commercial. If I remember correctly, for your standard passenger vehicles, it's 2 people bare minimum, or commercial vehicles doing like certain commercial vehicles are allowed, like not semi trucks and stuff, more like your
Buses?
like your buses are allowed, and like your pickup trucks, like your work trucks for pickup, like their pickups and whatnot are allowed too.
Yeah, I think ours is like 3 people minimum to access that road. And what's funny is in Jersey, they do it so after a certain time, you don't have to do that. You can just go on that lane if you want to, but in New York, you have to. There's no exception.
Yeah, it's a have to thing for us, and they're super strict about not crossing the double white line.
Yes, bro. Immediate ticket if they catch you doing that.
Oh yeah, and like the cops will pull you over for it because they know a lot of people try to dodge the fare by crossing in and then crossing out before the camera.
So yeah, yo, if you ever go over to like different parts of states at like the very end if you're crossing to another, their security is crazy.
It depends
Like,
which
there's
state you're
always
going
someone
into. For
busting.
us. It depends. Out where we are, I think you can get to state with no issues until you get to California.
And we're slowing down. I don't think we can do this.
If you plan on going out to California by road, expect to be yelled at a lot and probably
Cali
denied
keep-
entry.
You know.
Guys, like, oh, do you own a car?
Me personally, no.
Does your family own a car?
Yes.
Do you know the year, make, and model?
Honda. It's an electric, not electric. It's a efficiency one, so it turns gas into electricity.
Oh, hybrid.
Hybrid, yes. There we go.
Okay, so that will be allowed in California, but my mom's 01 Honda CR-V would not be allowed in California.
Is it because of like pollution and stuff? Are they doing that?
Yep.
Okay.
It's all that stupid stuff. Like,
But yeah, we have a hybrid, so it's really nice. It's really efficient.
I know there's a lot of people who like run like older cab over semi trucks, where they can't even like go into California like to drop their loads off.
Oh yeah, they have to have some sort of like specialized, somewhat electric vehicle to get in.
Or you have to have certified clean idle. Your vehicle has to be a certified clean idle if it's a diesel vehicle. Which is a sticker they slap on at the factory, saying that this vehicle is allowed into California.
Ha!
That's literally all it is. But it follow like, you know how diesel vehicles have DEF systems now?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like diesel exhaust fluid.
Oh, okay, yes.
So California takes that to another step.
What do they do?
Like you have to have like every possible filter you can think of in your exhaust
What?
system. Yeah, it's stupid. Like, it is not a good. California is not a good state. California, it's been turned down multiple times now, but California has tried making it a law where even diesel locomotives have to have a DEF system or be fully electric.
Listen, we're never gonna get fully electric vehicles. That's just a fact.
I know.
Or like trains, at least. I don't think we'll ever be able to get to fully electric trains.
Like even the ones in Europe, there's a lot of them that run mostly electric, but once you get
Right,
on
like the shunters we have, they run on diesel. We just started rolling out new R62s. Or no, not R62, R162s, and they're electric. They have like the cool green sticker on them and everything. Clean air certified, whatever.
yeah,
But they don't run yet. They're still technically in testing. So we still use our R62s. Those run on diesel. They produce a lot of smoke.
yeah, and like there's the Europe has a whole bunch of electric trains, but even them have a backup diesel generator.
Right.
because The electric grid's not perfect, and there are points where like you have to go off the electrified rails.
Exactly. There are moments where if you're trying to transport or bring in more rolling stock, but there's not electrified lines, you need a diesel. There's no exception for it.
Yeah, like once you get off the like you can have batteries, but those batteries are only gonna last you.
They're gonna last you like maybe a couple of minutes because
Yeah,
of how
like-
powerful the engines are.
Yeah, like if you're doing like a short line shunt, like where maybe you have less than a mile to go with like 2 cars, you'll probably be fine. But if you have to bring like 10 or more cars, anything longer than a mile, you're gonna run out of that battery.
I'm gonna
real quick.
send a video. If you've ever been down to, probably haven't, but Brooklyn Terminal, old military base, they bring
I've
in their
been-
cars street level, but there's no electricity, right? So they have to bring in diesels to bring the rolling stock up into New York City transit stuff. But
it
the
does
problem
mean-
is, all the pollution because of how much smoke they produce.
Doesn't New York State or New York City require like all the locomotives there to be electric
No, not all of them.
or like clean emissions?
Our R62s aren't clean emissions, but the New York and New Jersey lines just started rolling out clean emissions shunters.
That's good.
It's good, but they're kind of they've had a couple of problems with how they perform. Let me see if I can find the video. Here we go. Show. Copy link. Boom. Yeah, they're pretty nice because they have the brighter colors to signify, okay, clean emissions, yada yada bing bang.
Yep. Just so you know, we're going to the very end of this track, so it's
Okay.
gonna be a long shot or a long push.
But yeah, that what I sent is how it's did, and I really don't like these environmental people who are like, "Oh, we gotta save the planet." If we really had to save the planet, it would have been messed up so many years ago. I'm gonna be so honest.
Oh yeah.
Like,
no.
we wouldn't be here right now if it was this serious. It's still
Right.
serious. We should definitely cut down on some things, but it's not that serious.
Yeah, and like electric vehicles, yeah, they'll be fine in 200 years when batteries actually can go out.
And the problem is, who's the one paying to power these electric vehicles? It's us, the taxpayers.
Not where I am.
Well,
It's
if you want to charge it at home, absolutely, you got to pay money for that. That's your
but even,
that's your electricity bill.
even if you go to a charging station where I am, it's like good 5 cents more than the going electric rate per kilowatt or whatever it is
Right.
to charge up anywhere that's not your house.
So you're still paying money to do it, and we still have all these shipments of like coal, the fossil fuels. They're still going out.
Yeah.
So what's this big problem with
Yeah. Like
switching over so fairly?
hybrid vehicles for commercial work. I agree with that though,
Yeah, that makes sense.
but only for one and one reason only. Stupid cities and HOAs who have quiet zones and quiet limits.
Yes, because trucks are loud sometimes. So
Yeah,
if
so-
you need a quiet electric vehicle to roll through there, that's completely fun.
Yeah, like if you need a hybrid vehicle, like if you gotta start work at like 6 o'clock in the morning, but the quiet time does not lift until 10, like you can go in, go do your work, get out. Once you're out of the neighborhood, go turn your engine back on and charge your batteries.
Right, our hybrid is so quiet, like you'll never hear it leave. You can like wake up and be like, "When the car go?" That's
Yeah.
how quiet that thing is. Just basically silent.
Yeah, like that. Hybrids make sense. Like it's what or like doing or like wintertime, like snow plows. I know, like where we are, the city prefers to keep quiet, loud noises down at between 10 till or yeah, 10
Right,
to
but
10
with
or
snow plows, you kind of can't get around that. It's gonna be loud,
Yeah.
and if you don't want your street to be cleaned, oh well.
Yeah, so like hybrid snow plows would make total sense. Like
But the snow plow's scraping against the ground, so it doesn't really cut down on noise. But the vehicle using it, oh yeah.
it's gonna
I
be
can
a
see
bit
that.
quieter. It's not gonna. You're not gonna have the loud diesel engine purring
Right.
life. Because the diesel engine is gonna generally be louder than the actual blade scraping against the ground. And like, doesn't New York City instead of plowing their snow, don't they just literally pick the snow up off the ground and go haul it away?
Nope, we plow it.
You plow it?
Yeah, it's not bad, but you can still definitely hear it.
Yeah.
They'll come by every now and then. What they do, and it makes sense. They do all of the main roads first, and then they go to side streets, and that makes total sense.
Yeah, that's what they do here too. But it kinda
Because I know
sucks.
a few places they'll just do whatever, and it's like, come on, guys, do the main roads first so people can get where they gotta go, then do side streets. It's not that hard.
Makes sense, yeah, and I don't disagree with that. But also, they should really think to do the ones in front of schools and public safety buildings
Yes,
first
yes.
too.
All of the important places like the hospitals, police stations, fire
Fire
centers,
sta-
they'll do those
And
first.
schools.
And schools, well,
I don't
even
want
if-
them to do schools, but the government, the school districts want them to do schools, so they're going to do schools first.
right.
So
We don't do schools first. It's just like the first responder type things. Then it's highways, then main roads, and then side streets.
yeah, it's all of the public safety. Actually, a lot of the public safety for us, depending on how bad the snow is, will be done by the maintenance teams. Like the maintenance crews will go take their pickups with plow attachments and go start plowing out in front of all the public.
Yes, and then they even allow like civilians to. That this is the only time they allow it to install their own snowplows and do an unregistered cleaning, because I think normally they have to confirm it with the
City.
state government,
Yeah.
and you know.
But like in order for public safety, like if there's a major accident or something and they need this roadway cleared.
Yeah, it makes sense. Let the civilians do what they need to do. They're not harming anyone. They're helping you guys. They're making sure y'all get home for Christmas. So technically speaking,
Yeah.
I know New York just sent out an order for some of Simmons' new chargers for this new like electrification thing for its railroads.
Yeah, and I know, like where we are, like, brain fart. Other thing that came to mind. I know, like you guys, like, do you guys have like a lot of older cab overs that come into New York?
Walter Cabovers.
Older cab overs.
Oh, older cabovers. I think so.
Yeah, like a lot of people like running them in the Northeast because, especially when you get into the cities like New York, like the tight turning radius.
The boxy ones, right?
Yeah, it looks like a cube.
Okay. Yes, we do. We get a lot of those actually.
Stop. Independent would be nice. We're gonna have to back up. We missed our switch.
Oh, of course we did. It's fine. What company just made an all-new electrified truck?
Edison?
It was recent.
Edison Motors?
Yes, it was them. They just made
Or it's not
a
all
brand
electrified,
new.
it's hybrid.
Was it hybrid or was it all electrified? I don't know,
I
but
thought it
I
was
know it's
hybrid.
meant to be like quieter, less emissions, all that stuff.
I know they're fighting with the Canadian government too to like have retrofitted vehicles be accepted into the Clean Emissions Act or whatever.
First of all, places where it's super dry, it makes sense to have some sort of like electrified thing because if you're spewing smoke, the smoke is hot, it lands on brush catches fire, big fire.
Oh yeah, no,
Electric vehicle, safer.
makes sense. But depends where you are too. Like New York City, even if New York City was a dry city, I know it's really not because of the Hudson River, but if it was a dry city,
Yeah, we live by the water.
If it was a dry city, you still wouldn't need it because there's barely anything to catch fire.
And then the problem with electric
Okay, bring it to a
vehicles is
stop.
what happens when there's a power outage and then everything is electrified. You can't do anything, can't go anywhere.
Yeah,
That's
why
where the
hybrids are
diesels will
better.
really come into play.
Yeah, like I could see hybrid trucks being great for general stuff like construction, like
Yes.
residential construction, where you have to follow the quiet time rules. But outside that, I feel like it's almost pointless.
Oh, I don't think we can move. Is this too heavy? Are we starting up on grade? We are.
You're doing 1 mile an hour.
Yeah, I just started to feel the roll, but
Oh, yeah, I think you want to keep her in notch 8 and just do the 1 mile an hour you got.
come on. There we go. Just back her up.
Just do it. Just take it real slow, my friend.
But yeah, I hate how people try to push this electrified agenda, the agenda that's not really gonna work.
I know, I agree. Like
Because the amount of power that we have to output to power everything electrically, that's crazy. Like, you'd have to have so many dams, so many wind turbines. Everyone has to have solar panels at this point to power all this stuff.
And that's assuming you don't want like there to be nuclear or like a coal-powered power plant.
Exactly. And then the problem is, to make these things, we still have to use coal and like fossil fuel, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, like unless you want to go back to the Stone Age, you deal with
Right.
You deal with what you have and you don't throw a fit.
There's no
There's
real
no-
way to electrify everything everywhere. It's
I-
not possible.
Like even barely the national grid system can barely keep up.
Right.
With
We
just
have
today's demand. Like on a perfect day, it can keep up just fine. But once you start hitting all these natural disasters and snowstorms, hurricanes,
you see what happened in
earthquakes-
Texas? Texas got hit with a crazy hurricane.
Oh, and Texas isn't even tied to the national grid besides 3 counties in Texas. Everything
So
else,
they're cooked.
yeah, they are not tied to the national grid. Texas refuses to tie to the national grid.
Well,
So-
Texas is like its own state at this point. It doesn't even follow like standard government laws.
Yeah, no, Texas, but like, there's even an international grid that we're tied. The U.S. is tied to. We're tied up with Canada and Mexico, because
Right.
and the export fees are outrageous when you have to when we export to Mexico. When we export to Canada, that export fee is not as bad. But the export fees are just outrageous when you have to export. You
And
have to
okay, think about this. How are you going to electrify a ship? Now, I can see a nuclear-powered ship. That makes complete sense. Those
Yeah.
things last forever.
Well,
Nuclear-powered subs, they run on their own energy.
Yeah.
That makes complete sense. But electrification on some things just doesn't work.
like ferries that run from one point to another point every day at the same route all the time makes sense. Run a cable under the sea and let the ferry pick it up and drop it
Right,
down,
like if
or
you're running
something like
from
that.
New York to New Jersey or something, that's not that far. That's
Like along
maybe
the
a
same or
15-minute drive or trip.
Yeah, along the same path or something as like a ferry. Continue ahead. 6 cars, if possible.
Okay.
We might only have 1 car of buffer though, maybe 2. We know we should fit. Yeah, it's weird though. Like no. Like
But you can't electrify a ship. That just won't work in
electrifying-
general.
Same with electrifying an airplane.
If it's a really short trip, I can kind of see it.
Short trips,
like,
small
but-
planes, yeah, it probably would work. But if it's your big commercial airliners that are going transatlantic flights, that ain't working. You're gonna drop dead in the middle of the ocean, clear back.
Yo, you're gonna end like Sully every single time.
I know.
First of all, Boeing is selling right now. They literally just had a tire fall off a plane, so the passengers had to brace. And the problem with that is, you lose a tire, you hit the ground, you just start spinning, and there's no coming back from that.
Oh, no, you don't. If you lose one wheel, you should continue going somewhat straight down the runway.
Somewhat straight, but once that weight starts to hit and gravity does its thing, you start leaning to one side, you hit the ground, you start turning to that side because of the weight difference.
Yeah, but you don't spin in a big circle because the weight is too much for gravity to even.
Or you start skidding on the runway, either one, but it's
Yeah.
going to be a rough landing.
It is going to be a rough landing, and that plane is probably going to be close to totaled. Clear ahead.
Boeing's having crazy issues right now. Why can't we go back to the days when they did crack in the bathroom, were drinking on the job? We made, they made so much military stuff that was awesome, and then they start doing this, and everything goes downhill.
Yeah, and like, why can't we go back to the days where, like, you could make something and it lasted 14 billion years?
Dude, the B-52, they're saying that thing's gonna last forever, basically.
Yeah,
They're upgrading it still.
The B-
Thing's almost 100 years old.
I know, that thing was built at the end of World War II.
And they said, you know what? This thing's gonna last forever. Boom, bang, the buff is born.
Yeah, that thing is gonna outlive us. Okay, bring
It's
her
gonna
to
be in the
slow
first
stop.
intergalactic war at this point.
I know. Like, it's...
The F-22, guys, come on. That thing is amazing. It's expensive, but it's amazing.
I know, it's like...
The F-15, the F-18, all these Boeing products that made us proud, fought in so many wars, and now we're doing this, and the planes are falling apart.
And like, what? Can we just go back to the days where like you could go buy a truck from Ford and it will run until like you die?
Bro, there are so many old Ford trucks that will last forever. Built for tough. That was what they did. That's their motto.
And now like, I had an uncle who bought a 2017 Ford F-Series F450. Like that thing, he took it to shop for warranty work like literally like every other week.
That's crazy. Because now all it is these white little wusses who don't understand what it means to be built for tough, and these cars are not coming out the way. All these let's electrify everything people. No.
Like, or emissions, like catalytic converters is one thing, but as soon as you put diesel exhaust fluid in, like it's a safety hazard even, because a lot of these big semi trucks are doing 65 down the highway.
Right.
Filter gets clogged. The death warning system goes off, and now you get derated to 20 miles an hour, and you're on a highway.
Once you hit that 65 to 20, oh nah. Because you have to have cars start stopping, braking, And one of the number one rules of the highway is don't brake unless there's a reason for it.
It's not like a smooth soft brake either. It's like,
Oh no, you will hit 65 and go right back to 40, and immediately you're out of control. Someone dies. Like,
yeah, no, it's a safety hazard, and like you can't prevent the filter from clogging up when running. Like, the only way to prevent it is find the cleanest diesel fuel in the world that doesn't leave anything after you burn it.
and
it's
that
impossible.
doesn't exist yet. There's no way we're making the cleanest diesel in the world.
Yeah, but especially since you have to put oil in diesel,
Right.
it's gonna clog that DEF filter almost every time. Like you can't.
Man.
Like, other than those two-stage gas cans, like those two-step gas cans,
Ooh, I don't talk about, yeah.
those things are awful. Like you have to figure out how to hold the thing so the fuel goes down, and then the fuel leaves so slowly that it's come to a stop. Leaves so slowly that you're standing there for 15 minutes waiting to fill up a 1-gallon gas tank.
15 minutes later, you've gotten 1 gallon down. It's like, really, guys?
Yeah, like I'd rather the one that like our parents would have grown up with or did grow up with, of tube that leads straight to the fuel with maybe a vent valve on the other side of the gas tank or something. Or
And
a
then
valve
you
on the
have
tube.
these cars that hold like 4, 5, possibly 7 gallons. It takes forever just to fill those up.
I know. And like go-karts, if you're filling them up with like, it's just like, really, like you could not come up with a better system. Like,
Come on, what happened to NASCAR levels up quick? Like, we need to get this done, people.
Like they bring her to a slow. We're gonna knuckle into some cars. Like they sell racing gas cans in some states, not where I am.
I mean, you can bring a gas canister with. Oh shoot, what's happening? Other way, not backwards. There we go.
Like racing gas cans are awesome. Like it's literally just a plastic tube that goes straight to your fuel tank.
Right to your fuel tank, and it's not a problem. It gets done in like 4 seconds. And in all this time, they're changing tires and everything. So you're telling me in the time it takes them to change its 4 tires, fuel up, and then you're gone in 30 seconds, and it takes us 5 minutes just to fill up a gas tank. Come on, guys.
Yeah, it's like really like, and you can't even buy racing gas tanks or gas canisters. And
Isn't that illegal? Like, for some cars, it's considered like a supercar or a hypercar. You can't drive them. It's illegal to operate them in certain areas.
if they, yes, but that's mostly because they aren't road legal because they don't have
Right.
orange turn signals, windshield wipers, and all that stuff.
If I don't think you can. Well, do NASCARs have like turn signals and stuff?
No, neither does F1.
Right.
There's a couple race series that they do, but NASCAR and F1 don't. Okay, bring her to a stop. Clear ahead.
Ooh, this thing doesn't like it. It's kind of heavy.
You are carrying like 11 cars of logs.
You
Logging
wanna roll?
It's barely. It's struggling to do 1 mile an hour.
It's like, what are you doing to me?
Okay, we're
Yep.
doing it. I was gonna say
There we go.
we could lighten some of the load and go take some of these cars down to the L1 track, but
I mean, we could.
we're doing it, so we'll be fine. And like California now has a ban on gas lawnmowers.
Bro, California's banning everything at this point.
They banned bacon.
First of all, California is the whitest state you'll ever go to because of the stuff that they're banning. Why would you ban bacon? Come on, guys.
Technically, bacon's legal. Are they gonna have bacon in the grocery store for the next 10 years? No, because the law actually says to sell any pork products in the state of California, the pork must have come from a farm where they had adequate space for each pig to stand 6 feet apart.
So it's a health thing for them.
Yes. And do you think a farm is gonna, besides your small like 3-4 pig operations,
Right, unless it's a small, like a semi-small family-owned farm where
like only
you only
10
have maybe 12 pigs and their stalls are like free-ranged,
yeah,
you're not getting that.
Yeah, no, you bacon is like you aren't getting that for at least 10 plus years.
Bacon is mass-produced because of how they treat the pigs. They're not treating them bad, but the way they're all crammed in one space, that's kind of the only way it works.
Yeah, it's like why would you want to do it any other way? Like
Because these are the ones who are like, oh, we need grass-fed, like,
cows
straight,
are, like
free-ranged.
like cows by nature are grass fed. If you want them to
Right.
be put in a place that like doesn't have fences, don't expect to be eating cows because well, how are the ranchers supposed to go find their cows when they aren't in the spot where they left them?
Exactly. If you have to travel to find your cows, that's a problem.
Like if they're in a fenced area and you know they're somewhere within that fenced in area, that's an easy find. But if they're in But if they're like no fences and they're like truly free range, like don't expect to go find your. Don't expect to have cows.
Right, because they can get up and move in the middle of the night. You never know where they are. Unless
Yeah.
you're tracking your cows, like you snip them with something and then you use that to find them. But, like, you know,
you shouldn't be expecting that because, like, farmers aren't going to be able to afford to put a tag on every single cow.
first of all,
tracking-
farmers are getting paid so much less, but they're basically the backbone for everything.
Yeah, like they get.
Even though most stuff is now being produced in a lab.
Yeah,
Like, where else would you get half the stuff to make your sandwich in the morning?
I don't know because I don't eat sandwiches in the morning. About
Yeah,
bread,
it's kind of like a
obviously.
figure speech, but milk comes from cows. The wheat farmers farm.
Yeah, like you
Corn,
need,
we
like,
farm corn. Like, all this stuff we need to make our products.
like farms and ranches are barely profitable. Like in the beginning,
Right, but
they have
they're
to take
the
loans
reason
out
we're
at the- They have to take loans out at the beginning of their season just to go buy their seed and fertilizer. And the little profit they do make is usually to pay the employees or go like pay off a part of a tractor.
like, if you want to be profitable, you shouldn't even consider a farm. That's if you're well off and you're thinking, okay, I want to live a nice, quiet life, do some farming. That's it.
Yeah. Like why? Like it's farming is like it's the backbone of America, but it's not profitable. So like why would you expect all these pig farmers to expand their operation just so these pigs can
Exactly.
be 6 feet
If you
apart?
can't pay them enough to, like, actually get them to your products, they really should be doing anything for us. They don't get paid enough.
Yeah, like but we need them because like
And
gas
then
that
the
runs in
only
your-
time when we need them is when there's a crazy food shortage, and then everyone's begging them, please work harder. They already work hard enough, and you're asking them to work harder, and you don't pay them enough for it. Come on, guys.
And when there's a food shortage, they're being barely paid anything, or they're being paid out the wazoo, and your food is expensive. So
Like, during
somebody's gonna complain.
wars, I'm pretty sure farmers were, I think it was they had to give their produce or whatever they farmed to the government to provide the war effort.
Yeah,
I don't even know if they got paid for it, too. They just had to do it.
they probably did.
Like how all the men had to go fight. Pretty sure all the farmers had to give, like, their stuff to the government to give to the boys who were fighting. And then you had to get rations, lower how much you're spending, all that stuff.
I know.